And if I got to blow my nose, I'll just say,
Hello
Jeff,
and
take over.
welcome.
No. 9 viewers already.
Oh, I know. We're funny. It's all right. Here we go.
Revelation 6 and verse 8. Now look at this carefully. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death. Note carefully. And hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, hunger, death, and beast of the earth. There's a famine coming. Hard times are coming. Right now is just the beginning of sorrows. It's the grace of God. It's God being merciful and long-suffering.
Are we on? Because it's not showing on Rumble.
God. He's trying to wake people
He didn't
up.
come to bring the peace, boy. He came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy. He came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy. He came to bring the vision. We in the last days. Better get your act straight while you have grace. I can see you tripping and gripping the fast ways. And I can see you trying, you dying to have faith. Just bow down, cause I can see the sword coming out the sun's mouth. And it ain't cutting carrots, it be cutting down the proud. Receive love now, but judgment gonna hunt you down. The king is coming, trust me, you ain't running from the crown. The line's in the sand, America divided, and I'm fine with the plan. I'm trying to get right, cause one swipe of his hand, he wiping mankind and all life off the land. Even so come, Jesus came to put a wedge in between us. Separate the betas, but he wooing all the leaders. I know you hating cause I'm booming out your speakers. Hey, I won't cave, I'm speaking truth to all believers, man. Look up in the sky, see the fire in his eyes, homie, you don't want smoke. King of kings on the side, but you already denied, bro, and there ain't no hope. Men's heart's gonna fail, the flesh will never prevail. You're thinking it's still a joke. It ain't no joke, man. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision. He separate the light and the dark. He put his sword in between it like dividing the heart. Your flesh crying out like the bite of a shark. The spirit knocking, won't you meet me by the side of the park? Get born again, pro-life and pro-death. I speak right, I'm in a fight, it's like work, no sweat. And I don't worry, look at the birds, they don't stress. People dropping from corona, who knows I go next? Man, we all dying. He separate the strong and the weak. He came to bring a message, are you falling asleep? I'm asking, if you a rat, he'll cast you into the deep. Well, the worm dies not, there's plenty passing to eat. Yeah, and make you wanna fast for a week, or make you wanna laugh, you can't fathom the heat. The king is coming back and he jacking the sheep. His mighty hand will expand and it's smashing the weak. Look up in the sky, see the fire in his eyes, homie, you don't want smoke. King of kings on the side, but you already denied, bro, and there ain't no hope. Men's heart's gonna fail, the flesh will never prevail. You're thinking it's still a joke. It ain't no joke, man. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision. Hey, now what you know about the mission? Hey, I can see him coming in the distance. If you won't live, please don't call yourself a Christian. He didn't come to bring the peace, boy, he came to bring the vision.
There's fear in the hearts of the people out here. They're scared to death because they think they may die. And my dear friend, if you don't know the Lord Jesus Christ, dying is a horrible thing. You keep putting it off, you say. Sure, you put it off. Put off the thought of it, but as sure as you live, the death angel following you. He's walking in your footsteps. He's walking behind you. David said, there is but a step between me and death. He knew that. The day will come when you'll draw your last breath on this earth. Then where would you go?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Unhinged with Cami and Jeff. And that was an opening video that's going to be, I will go into shortly. I chose that video.
And guess who's Jeff and guess who's Cami?
Of course, my wonderful and awesome co-host, Jeff. How are you doing tonight, Jeff?
I am good. How are you?
Good. So how's it going then? since Sunday?
It is going good. I got a job today.
Congratulations. I was going to ask you that
Yeah.
earlier. That's awesome. When do
Yeah.
you start?
Thursday.
Okay. Cool. Is it
Yeah, I
the
kind of
one that
kept
you
it a
talked
secret from
about,
everybody.
or?
Nah, this is a different one. They kind of got a hold of me yesterday. I'll get into details at another time.
Well,
But
good for
anyway.
you. That's good that you get to start Thursday.
Thank
So,
you.
and we got our awesome John the Mod with us tonight. Thank you, John, as always.
You're welcome.
You're awesome, bro.
And I just want to say it on with everybody that's here. Thank y'all all for the support and keeping that quiet from Noda. It was great.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
great. A great birthday surprise for him on Sunday, which obviously he's still partying up, right?
Yeah.
Or he's taking a couple days off to recover. Turning 40 is not bad. John, you're such a baby. You got turning 40s. I wish I was turning 40.
Yeah. It affected me like 3 minutes before 12 o'clock that night. It's like, oh, 40's not going to bother me. 40's not going to bother me. Once it hit like 12, then 12:01, I'm just like, oh man, it kind of bothered me. But that's all right.
No age has bothered me, but I have to admit, I'm starting to have panic attacks about me turning 50 in 2 years. So I think
Yeah.
that's
Well,
going to
I'll
be
be before you. I'll be before you.
Yep. So, which we still don't know your birthday is. Well, at least I don't.
Well, it's still this year, so we got
It's
Grove
still this year.
Street Films in the house. So go check Grove out. Grove, put your Rumble channel link in the chat for us, please.
So, I apologize if I have to step away and keep blowing my nose. I'm still dealing with this co-flu business and living off of Mucinex. I had to go buy my second box today, popping them like candy. So, Jeff, I have that video from Tyson James. He's awesome. I like his music, and he does a lot with Bryson Gray, and he's all along the lines of Tyrez and all that. I chose that song because the preacher that he uses in that song was a preacher from 1960s. He's no longer around, but a lot of people have picked up his message that he said in the 60s. And John, if you could play that 1 minute and 30-second clip, this is a really good clip, and that's why I chose that song to go into this, because we're living in the days, Jeff, of what? Good versus evil. You're either good or you're evil at this point. There's no in between.
True evil. True evil. I mean, we always knew that there was evil, but we didn't know the magnitude of it. We really didn't.
Absolutely. Just like we talk about, even the hardest of hardest people are going to have a hard time when all this frazzle drip stuff comes about. And it's not going to be easy.
Cami, we are on the same page, because I was just about to give a disclaimer. I'm probably going to play the audio tonight because I did mention it on Sunday. You go to my truth page. I can't send a link for the video, but it's like, play it for your lefty friends. Play it for your lefty friends.
For your lefty friends, yeah.
Now Lex, she posted a TikTok video on Truth last night in the group chat, and I'm gonna play that video too. It's a guy playing guitar with his little newborn on the guitar, and it's just like, show that to your lefty and be like, this is what this war is about, and let the say, if you think that Donald Trump is orange man bad because the media told you, this is what he's fighting for.
Yep.
So okay,
and the
so
thing
I
that
got
really
the
blew
video
my
up.
mind was, you got to hook. Do you have the video real quick? Just because so people have that song still stuck in their head, and then they can see why I chose that song. Because the preacher that Tyson James showed is the preacher from this video. He didn't. So somebody did this video, and this video is just genius.
Yeah. And speaking of videos, real quick, hold on, Josh.
And I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. Thee. So I set about, however necessary, to take over the United States.
President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve. Do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flame.
The President of the United States is racist.
If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions, just let those run wild. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. I would caution against...
Oh, I love that. I have that gift.
People, you keep telling me to shut up. This isn't a game.
In hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I...
Great video, Cami.
That was
love
awesome.
Yeah. And that
real
preacher
quick-
was from the 60s, and he named that sermon, "If I Was the Devil, This Is What I Would Do." And he did that in the 60s, and we're seeing it now in 2023.
Well, have you seen this? Hold on one second. You seen this at Target?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, Beth met at Target. And it's make no mistakes about it. What's Target's colors? Red.
Red.
Targeting children.
And
Jeez,
Target.
right in your face.
Yep.
Right in your
Wow.
face, huh?
Wow. And wow.
Yeah, I
Now,
saw that
going
yesterday. I'm sure you can Google that. You can Google that. Sad.
That's so messed up. So going off of that video, that's why I chose a Tyson James song, because he used that same preacher with that same message to open up in his music. And I think it's just amazing that preacher in the 60s called it out, some 50, 60 years later. If I was a devil, this is what I would do. And sure enough, everything that he said, and I think that person who made that video is genius, because he put the words into what we're seeing today. Just like you said, Jeff, we're watching a movie. John, I think I sent you one more, right? From that particular group. I think the next one's like a minute long too. And then the Jeff is what I want to go into really after this, because I just wanted to show you, we are living people in the time of good versus evil. And if you don't recognize that at this point, sorry, can't help you. But
also too, I'm gonna pick a video from Grove Street Films, from Grover's Corner. I'll pick a video, and we're gonna promote his channel too, even though he dropped the link. But we're gonna play one for you guys too. So, but go ahead, John.
Is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people. For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government, while the people have borne the cost. The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. That all changes, starting right here and right now.
So that video was probably like a few years back. What did you see in that video, Jeff? Did anything stand out in that video to you?
I was looking for
Lockdown.
something. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Hey,
About the
lockdown.
music.
People. What is Biden pushing right now? Lockdown. And something was leaked today that I sent to you, John, Jeff, and Steven through text that they have a plan.
I saw that.
Yeah, they have a plan coming out, and it starts this month, and it's supposed to roll out through next August 2024. Because what are we going into? Election season. So they're going to try to do anything they can. Another lockdown. And if they can't do that, then you bet something else is in their back burner. So I think we all need to be vigilant.
Like I said, I got my theory on that, but that's okay.
No, I know your theory. I think your theory is absolutely correct, but at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. It's like don't sit there and take my word for it. Stock up.
No, I know. I think your theory is awesome, but and I do believe in your theory, but also the enemy is, has his plan as well.
Listen to me.
I don't think there's that many of them left.
Did you hear the song? What song did they use?
Linkin Park.
In the End.
Yeah, I know, so many messages, but real quick, because it gets into Trump. I saw this picture yesterday. And it was so great because it kind of ties into, Cami, what you talked about not too long ago. You'll know as soon as I bring it up. Come on. I shared screen. Where is it? Don't mind me. It's not showing up?
Nope.
Oh, there it goes. I don't know why.
That was me.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, that's right. You had to add me because that's the first thing I shared. So
yeah,
no, that's all good. But yeah, look at that.
Give it 1 second.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, very interesting.
And you brought that up not too long ago about the Black Eye Club.
The Black Eye Club, exactly. The Black Eyed Club.
So I have a video that I want to play that gave me so much hope. Oddly enough, you'd want to know when I stumbled across this video. It was on a channel you would not expect it to be on, but it came up in my YouTube recommends, and I went through this guy's channel, and his channel on YouTube is called Gibby's Treasures, and all he does is go through like all the gold that he finds, all this other stuff. It has nothing to do with this video. Oddly enough, I found this video on January 6th, 2021. Or January 6th, 2021. And I love this video. A lot of people here know that I've shared this video out plenty of times before. But I love this video. It's only like 3 minutes long, but still it's awesome. Okay, we're up. Okay. So 1 second.
Oh, it went away.
The time for excuses is over. Now is the time for strength. If you want peace, you must stand strong at all times.
The time for empty talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. Today, you end one chapter, but you are about to begin the greatest adventure of your life. January 20th will be remembered as the day the people became the rulers of this nation again. If the righteous many do not confront the wicked few, then evil will triumph. You came by the tens of millions to become part of a historic movement, the likes of which the world has never seen before. Now we are calling for a great reawakening. When decent people and nations become bystanders to history, the forces of destruction only gather power and strength. This American carnage stops right here and stops right now.
Do not underestimate us and do not try us. This would be a fatal miscalculation.
Is not which party controls our government, but whether our government is controlled by the people. There should be no fear. We are protected. We will be protected by God. I know that each of you will be a warrior for the truth, will be a warrior for our country and for your family. I know that each of you will do what is right, not what is the easy way. Our answer will be a rebirth of devotion to defeat the enemies of humanity.
This is a very different administration than the United States has had in the past.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
That was awesome. I never saw that video.
Yeah.
That was an awesome video.
Like I said, it got scrubbed from YouTube not too long after that, but it was on this guy's channel. You'd never expect it to be on his channel. And it's like, listen to his speech. Okay.
That was
he said,
awesome.
we're giving power back to the people. This American carnage stops right here, right now. Now, of course, last week when I was on with Todd, Cami, you were absent, but you were probably watching. But when the military was behind Trump, I showed the cat braids what they meant. One was military intelligence, one was a JAG. Basically, like I said, to me, that's saying we have it all. Justice is coming.
Well, did you hear what he said? I picked it up. He said this is an administration that no other administration has ever been.
Yes. Now, but also think to, when he said, after the election, he goes, we're going to be transferring power from one administration to the next administration. He never said the Biden administration. He's talking about his administration with different people.
Yeah.
But if you listen, what did he say? The one thing that really stuck out to me in that video, and still to this day, you are about to begin the greatest adventure of your lives. That's what we're living in right now. Real quick, before we start really getting into stuff, I want to play one of Grover's. Grover, I'm just going to pick one. So just bear with me, but we'll play like a quick one just to get you an idea. And then Cami, we'll get into some stuff here.
I got a couple things I want to get into, and then Jeff, because I'm excited to present this because I know you'll take right over. That's what I wanted to. You'll take right over.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cut into your time. I know we have a little.
No, because I think this will be good because you'll go right into this.
So, like I said, I'm just picking one.
Let's go. I love when he just picks random videos.
Yeah. I should have shared it with him.
You did share it. It didn't come through with audio.
Oh, you know why? Because I had the audio turned down on it. Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Still working through the system. I promise.
Like Steven always says every time, hey, every time we got to do this. and we haven't heard from Steven today. What's up with that?
He dropped into the chat already.
Okay.
Grover's like, that's a preview. It's like, I know. Get them interested. Let them go to your channel and let them go to your channel by themselves.
What do they call that?
There you go.
What do they call that? A bait and switch?
Bait and switch.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's right. That's all right. Because here's what we'll do. Cami, do you have a video to end with or no?
I don't. No. Well,
okay. So yeah, I was gonna say, Grover, go pick a video that you really like. We're gonna end with it. So you pick your own. Drop it in the chat, and then that way I'll have the tab up for after the show.
Yeah, sounds good. John, can you put on first? Let's do the one that I showed from the Illumibot, and I don't want to give it away because then Jeff will know what I'm getting ready to talk about.
No, that's okay because it's going to lead into the quick video that I have. You've probably seen it already because it went around Truth for
well,
a
I
hot
have
minute, not too long.
Two things that I just wanted to share real quick, and the first one's from the Illumibot. Did you see it? Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, Grover, you're amazing. Grover said, "Wow, Jeff, you're amazing." No, Grover, you're amazing. Excellent videos, man.
Yes.
Go ahead.
In the U.S. Embassy in Belize. I knew what was coming down. I'm not stupid. I had arranged with the head of security. I was going to come in. He said, "Sir, we have it from the highest authority. We are not to allow you entry into the U.S. Embassy." Understand me. Who was the highest authority of the State Department? Hillary Clinton. I'm an American citizen with a American passport. I'm sorry. I'm not wanted in America. I've got no crimes in America. Is it not a reason to say, I don't think I'm going to vote for you?
And yet you're here now.
For a month and a half, I was on the run. The reason that the government wanted to collect me was that after they had raided my property in 2012 in the jungle, shot my dog, abused me, destroyed $500,000 worth of my property over a bogus charge, I was pissed off. And so I donated to many secretaries within the government laptop computers, really nice ones that were preloaded with viral spyware. Within a week, the entire government
Low volume, John.
was under my control. I was watching, monitoring, listening. I was looking for information.
It's turned all the way up.
Set me up for that raid. I didn't find that. I did find out that the Minister of National Defense was the largest drug trafficker in all of Central America. And the Minister of Immigration, the largest human trafficker.
We don't want to get killed by them either, so we're probably not going to
That's fine. That's fine.
It was getting a little hot in John McAfee's compound, so we decided to.
You can put that little link in there. Have you seen that video, Jeff?
No, but it's amazing how John McAfee is in with this, and it's like all you just thought was it was just, hey, an antivirus. Little did they know they walked right into the trap. Oh, we got all your shit. We got all your shit.
It was
you think this is
freaking
anti-spyware?
Beautiful how he played that out. He played it out beautiful. And then just like, you're going to get us killed. That was funny.
And if you
but
think
the last little thing,
if you think that man's dead, if you think that man's dead, I don't think so. No way.
Thank you. I was about to say that. He's still alive. He hiding from them.
Oh, yeah. Come on. He had a tattoo that said whacked on it. Come on. It's like,
no. I
like,
think it's great. And he names, did you catch the names? I know it was low volume, but did you catch the names, what he said? The defense secretary was the one for the highest for drug trafficking, and then the other one was the highest for child trafficking of our government.
Yeah.
So people, if you go back in the link, put it in the link, John, if you could, because I know the volume was low, and I think they did that on purpose, but the volume was low when I heard it too. But he said a couple really important names of our government who,
links
pretty bad.
Also added to the video.
So the last thing I have to show, Jeff, and then you can take off because I know you're going to love this one too. It's the Obama one, John. That one. Did you get that one that I got?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Actually, can you?
What happened?
Should we have a ladies' night ending or a Trump ending? Grover, I'm going to leave it up to you, man. You know, we're here at the Great American Podcast. We're, me and Steven are content creators, and we're all for helping out other content creators too. It's like, we might not be the biggest voice out there to help promote your channel, but I'm all about, other content creators getting their name out there, because I'm starting to learn how to do videos the way Grover's. I've seen a couple of his. It's fucking amazing. That's all I got to say. But I definitely aspire to be that good. So that's why I'm practicing. But go ahead. Yes, I think I've seen something like this, but go ahead.
Is this one a video?
No.
Yeah, it's not. This is just something interesting that I found. If you click into the whole article, it talks about how Obama was the middleman for the government, and well, not the middleman, but he was like the high man that provided Epstein all the children, which that's a no-brainer. But
Well,
that article goes into that.
it was right in the Podesta emails about the $65,000 he was flying in hot dogs and pizzas from Chicago. Come on.
Yep. And you can see the U.S. Virgin Islands government allegedly assisted Epstein's trafficking network, according to J.P. Morgan's defense. And this is all when J.P. Morgan, had to pay out that billions of dollars because of their people that were involved in that. And this was just this past December 22. The Virgin Islands Attorney General, Denise George, admitted under testimony that Epstein had political influence over the Caribbean territory. So what does that tell you? And Obama, the whole article goes on to say that Obama was not funding, but handing over our children to Epstein.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Jack finally decided to show up. I guess he got out of his corner.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
No video?
No video.
Yeah, that was it. I thought it was a video, but it's not. It's just an article. So
yeah.
I know we had talked about that we were going to talk a little bit more about the trafficking and stuff like that. And Tom Hanks. I don't know if you remember the Tom Hanks thing. I didn't really have anything else.
Because I was trying to, when we were talking about celebrities, I was linking movies to their TDS. Like for people just tuning in that didn't catch it, why Meryl Streep? Why does Meryl Streep have TDS? Well, number one, look at Manchurian Candidate. Movie was about MK Ultra. What was the name of the movie? Death Becomes Her? Something like that, where it's basically a movie about adrenochrome. Look it up, and it's like linking Stephen King to his TDS. Oh, you have Stephen King's It, which is about what? Eating children underground. You have The Shining, which is about adrenochrome. Tom Hanks, we can go. I mean, Tom Hanks. Let's link some of his. Number one, which one really sticks out the most with Tom Hanks right now? Speaking of Frazzle Trip.
The one that most sticks out to me is the one that him on the island, which what was that movie?
Castaway.
That's the one that the most
I
sticks
always
out.
I'd always wondered where'd they get the idea for Wilson the volleyball. Well, they're mocking that little girl in Frazzle Trip. So,
and you know what? It's so wild that you had brought that up a few episodes ago, because now I see that freaking bloody handprint everywhere now in Hollywood. And like we talked about it, Lady Gaga did that at one of the award show where she wore the bloody handprint hat or face covering.
I put that in one of my videos, the wake up video. I have a couple pictures here. I got to send. Just bear with me. I got to send them to myself real quick.
Hold on. I just found a great video where you do that.
Yeah, put it on, John.
Yeah, put it on, John.
Over here,
Put it on, John.
I got you. Hold on.
Let's take a second and think about what this government's trying to get you to do.
Oh, boy.
First, they want you to eat fucking bugs.
I ain't eating bugs.
Then they want you to cover your face with a mask again. Ain't fucking happening. Then they want you to take a vaccine that not only doesn't work, it fucking hurts you. Ain't fucking happening. Then they want to take away your guns. Ain't fucking happening. Fuck this government. I will not comply with any of that bullshit. Anyway, have a great Tuesday. Fuck Joe Biden.
Great Tuesday.
I love it.
I like that. I'm not complying. Anyways, have a great Tuesday at the end. That was golden.
And fuck Joe
Yeah.
Biden.
Yeah.
Did
That
anybody
was
see
awesome.
Did anybody see the videos coming out of Hawaii?
Did you say? What'd you say, John?
Did anybody see the videos coming out of Hawaii?
Of Hawaii? I have not. I haven't seen any of that stuff yet.
He was
The
there.
only thing I've been seeing is cars all burned up and kids burned up, and I'm like, come on, man, how bad is our government gonna get?
He was there, and every time that he was doing a conference, you could hear people in the back going, "Fuck Joe Biden."
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. At least the people of Hawaii are not. They're awake and they're not buying the BS.
Hey, Bug.
Yeah, the guy was wearing a beard bed hat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, look at that, Sharon Stone. I don't know what medallion she's wearing, but yeah, look at the picture in the background that's circled. Yeah, it's kind of a messed up face.
Oh yeah.
I know it's a little hard to see. You can Google it. Like I said, what's on her? What she's?
Is that Wilson's face?
Hold on.
It's supposed to depict the little girl's face being cut off. But here's another one. I think it unshared my screen. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Here's another one. Ben Stiller.
Oh wow.
Yep. You can tell that one's a face.
And they do this
And
on purpose, taking these photos with this crap in the background. They're throwing it in our face.
Well, the thing that's weird is in 2020, when a lot of people were, they were they were big on, oh, well, we got to take Trump's cameos out of this. We got to take Trump's cameo. They told Ben Stiller, oh, take Trump's cameo out of Zoolander, and he said no. But eventually, he caved and did it anyway. But yeah, right there. And I never was a big Ben Stiller fan. I really wasn't. I mean, he's good in a lot of things, don't get me wrong. But when he's with Owen Wilson, I can't stand him anyway. Because I never saw Zoolander. But what's Zoolander about? MK Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was in those movies with which I cannot stand, Robert De Niro, the Parents, Meet the Fockers.
Yeah, Meet the Parents was good, and then Meet the Fockers was and then it was just like they just got terrible.
I just don't like Robert De Niro because Robert De Niro's, he's a huge Trump basher, and we know why because he
we know why.
Player on Epstein Island.
We brought it up a couple episodes ago where I showed you why is he? Oh, look at all the pictures with him and Roman Polanski. Plus, he got busted in France for human trafficking and underage prostitutes, and that was back in 98, I think that was.
Yeah. Yep. So going off of those two things that I had to show, do you have anything to go off of those?
No, because speaking of going, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm not going to lie. So, John, throw on a quick video.
Listen.
We need a video.
I got this. I can talk if not.
Oh, yeah. Or Cami, go ahead. Go ahead. I will be here.
Or John, if you got another video, go ahead.
I could come up with something, I'm sure. Hold on.
Trump put that post out the other day, how he was talking about how he got DeSantis elected and a couple other people. And then they had a meeting the other day, and he goes, I guarantee they weren't meeting and talking about the weather. That to me just cracked me up. He has a sense of humor. He's funny. So what do you got to show?
Oh, I found the video I was talking about. Let's go. Let's really, really go. I'm about to send everybody on a good one. Hold on.
Okay.
Wow, he's finally here. Wow, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing. Oh, I love it.
Fuck you.
I'm a little confused on that video, John, because he had 81 million people who loved him and voted for him. So I'm not really sure why those people are doing that.
81 million.
Well, I mean, they're all dead. Just like I made the meme. I made a meme. It was a picture of a cemetery, Cami. It's a picture of a cemetery, and I said the only Joe Biden voters that aren't affected by the food shortage.
Yeah. I'm just like, that's confusing. I mean, he had 81 million people. There should be a whole line of people saying they love him.
I know. Oh, maybe now would be a good time for a word from our sponsor, Cami.
Yes, I agree. A word from our sponsor.
Oh, did you see her reaction? She perked up real quick. Her eyes. Yeah. All right.
Yes, I like it.
It's only about 47 seconds, but let me cue it up here.
Did we show our matching shirts though, Jeff, before?
Oh no, we did not.
Started? Yes, we okay. So we got to show our matching shirts. Unhinged with Cami and Jeff. See?
And he's just got my initial in there.
That's not matching. Yeah. But it is a good shirt, John.
I just figured out what it had.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, here's a word from our sponsor.
Yes.
Okay, it's up. Oh, this guy again. The one with the racist Jason Aldean song. Hi, welcome to FYI. For your information, how can I help you today, sir? Yeah, hi, how you doing? I'm looking for something different. Do you have any recommendations for today? Nickelback's greatest hit is a national treasure. It's over there in the end section, sir. He's probably trying to remember the end section because he's probably think of the N word, you know, Nick. Found it. That was pretty easy. Thank you. Sir, this is a blank CD. I know. Bigot.
No, you
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Oh, go home!
I am dead.
Told you it was a quick one.
That's still great.
But every time I see those, you see, I can't hold it together. You'll send those out, and then for a whole hour, I'm dying rewatching those and rewatching those. I think the FYI
let me tell you something. I always said a long time ago, it's like if you can never get tickets for a Nickelback concert, just buy tickets for like any other band out there because they all fucking sound the same and fucking. As you can tell, I'm not a Nickelback fan at all. sorry, Bug.
I was about to say, Bug says she loved Nickelback.
Yeah. Nickelback's greatest hits. It's on a blank CD. Yeah, exactly. I know.
I think we should show your. Did we show that last time from our sponsor video? I don't think we showed that last one. You sent it out, but I don't think we showed it on here. Did we, John?
I think we did.
No, because I was off last week because I was sick, so we didn't show it. Did you guys show it? Because that's a really good one. That's the preview to the one that you just showed. You should have showed the first one first.
Oh.
Well, I figured everybody. Oh, you know what? We got a little bit of time. Hold on one second. So this is a preview to.
Yeah, he did it backwards. Sorry, people. I'm sure everyone who's in the chat has seen this, but this is golden. This one you gotta rewatch like 100 times.
He loved The Offspring, and Carrie says she loved Puddle Mud.
Puddle Mud's actually pretty good. I like Puddle Mud.
Just the CD, ma'am. Just the CD.
This trick to power your home for pennies has made.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Hey, that looks pretty cool though. Power my home
Energy companies furious. Yeah. This simple trick could save you thousands.
Yes, hi. Welcome to the FYI store, where I'm going to give you my opinion on everything you buy. That's why we call it the FYI store, for your information. How can I help you? Yeah, hi, just the CD. That's it. Did you have any problem finding what you needed today? No, actually I didn't. I figured you kind of knew that, seeming that you're the only one here and I'm the only one here. You saw me walk in. You saw me go straight to the section that I had to go to. I found it with no problem. I came up to the register probably within 2 minutes. So, no problem at all. Thank you. Try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean. Do you know that this song promotes violence sung by a flaming racist? Where'd you get that idea from? Rich people like Cheryl Sparrow and Hoopty Goldberg told me that this song is racist and it promotes violence. Now, these rich people would never lie to somebody who has to go to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet in this world. They told me what to think about this, and I tend to believe them. Sir. Not true. Did you do any research into the song? No, I did not. I just told you. They told me what to think about it. Actually, in the song, there's no mention of skin color. The only time he mentions color is a red light. What he's actually trying to do is deter violence because Democrats let their cities burn down by peaceful protesters. Actually, yeah, he's trying to deter that from coming to a small town because people in a small town actually take pride in their town. Sir, I don't like your condescending air quotes because GNN told me.
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly.
And if they were going to lie to me, GBS would have told me. So will that be all today, sir? Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the video, just the CD. Although I don't agree with the opinion that somebody else gave to you, given to you by a rich celebrity who doesn't have your best interests in mind, I do suggest you do your own research on the topic. Yeah, just the CD. That's it. Would you like to reserve your copy of Houston Powers 4? He should have just stayed in retirement, sir. Just the CD, thanks. Would you like to sign up to a daily subscription of Better Indoctrination and Conditioning magazine, sir? Just the CD, thanks. Would you like to buy a bag of Skrittles Dark Side candy and a can of Hildu Maui Blast soda, sir? Nope, just the CD, thank you. Would you like to save 2% off your purchase today, sir, by giving us $50 to help fight climate change? Climate change is a very serious problem, sir. They say so at every movie award show. Just the CD didn't change its meaning. Would you like to buy a back-to-school rainbow, sir, that will be donated to every child who was forced to be transgender? Just the CD, thank you. That'll be $29.95, sir. We jacked the price up so high because we hope it deters you from buying it because we don't agree with it. Oh, that's fine. It's not going to deter me because I can do my own research and make my own mind up about things. Let me just get my wallet here.
Oh my gosh.
Shit!
I think that's the best one ever, Jeff. The best one.
Thank you. As you can tell, I got too much time on my hands, so I'm glad I got a
No, every time I see that, it cracks me up more and more and more.
Hey, all I gotta say is try that in a small town.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got to go back so people can understand what the buzzing sound was all about. Now I got to watch the other video. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to.
Yeah, no, seriously though, because that other one is just as good with the buzzing sound.
But real quick, getting back to you mentioned it before, but it leads up into. But you didn't mention this part of it, but like Prince. Remember when he went from Prince to the artist formerly known as Prince and just turned himself into a symbol?
Wasn't the symbol a Q? The symbol was a Q, wasn't it? That's what I thought.
I can't remember. It looked more like, like the symbol for a male, and it was like, added onto. But
yes,
John can look that up. But real quick, we're gonna play the video. Let me just make sure. Okay, I have it. But we'll play the video real quick. It explained, because let me tell you something. Dave Chappelle has been a big proponent of basically calling these. He's called out the Illuminati without saying the name. But
did you watch The Closer? Have you seen The Closer by Dave Chappelle?
Yes.
We watched it the other night, and I laughed so hard. I know a lot of people don't like Dave Chappelle, but I'm sorry. I just love Dave Chappelle.
He's a comical genius.
I mean,
he was. This is not the real Dave, but this explains a little bit.
Do you know why Prince, the famous rock star that was a friend of mine, do you know why he called himself the artist when he came back? He calls himself the artist because that's what they call us in our contracts. oh, these contracts are crazy. You should hear the terminology they say in these contracts. To use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe. Who the fuck could possibly know what that means? Nobody does. It's so complicated, in fact, that when you're a kid like me, you have to hire somebody to tell you what that means. And you sit down at a table and you do the contract game. And that's how I got with Comedy Central. I signed the contract. But I signed the contract the way that a 28-year-old expectant father that was broke signs a contract. I was desperate. I needed a way out, and it wasn't good money, and it wasn't good circumstances, but what else am I gonna do, I said. And all these white people sitting at that table told me, trust us, Dave, it's a good contract. And I looked around the table, and they all seemed to agree it was a good contract. But what if it was like that game of 3-Card Monte? What if they were all friends, and I didn't know it? This fucking industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster. I'm up here doing something that nobody else in this business has the balls to do. I'm telling you something that you need to know. I'm trying to explain to you what you're seeing. You don't understand what you're seeing. I am publicly flogging a network. And I know that this network niggas, they watching me and they saying, why are you doing this so publicly? Doesn't feel good to be flogged publicly. Oh, believe me, I know exactly how that feels. When I quit my show, they said I was crazy. What was crazy about it? I just didn't want to do it anymore. They said I smoked crack. That's impossible. I was a devout Muslim. I didn't smoke or drink. But I do now, bitch, because you ruined my fucking life. Now it's their turn. This is their first nigga lesson, and I'm honored to give it to them.
Whoa, and whoa. Jeff, send me that video, please.
Yeah, I might have to tag you in it on Truth, but I will definitely do that. But yeah, pretty
wow.
Dropped some dimes, didn't he?
And I don't blame him. It's the same thing like Michael Jackson. You can't find the video anymore. He called out Sony Records. He said the same thing that Dave Chappelle said right before he died. He said that
look up. Well, don't look it up now, but I'm saying I'll share it with you later, Cami. Purbywood 8 talks about Michael Jackson towards the end. It might be in there.
Yeah.
Purbywood. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, yeah, there's Prince's sign.
Yeah, I knew it was something with male.
Yeah, formerly known as.
Well, that's because they took his likeness.
Yep.
Well, I remember seeing an interview with Prince a couple years ago. You know, when I was researching, obviously Prince, gone at the time, but the reason why they wanted Prince gone, why? Because Prince produced all his own music or whatever. He didn't sell it So he goes, it's my music. He goes, let me tell you something. Just because the FedEx guy delivers your package doesn't make it his. And I was just like, I love it.
Wow.
I love the way he said that. Yes.
Yeah, mic drop right there, right in your face. And that's why I loved Michael Jackson. That thing, he was on stage and he wasn't planning on saying this. And they've taken the video down hundreds of times on YouTube, and I can't find it. A couple of years ago, I found it, and it was a deep video, and he was up there, and he's just like, I'm probably going to die after this video, but they're like, come on, Michael, say it. And he's like, Sony Records thought that they owned me and thought that they could control me. And he goes, I just want to announce today that I just bought Sony Records. And I was like, wow.
Well, that's the reason why they needed him gone, is because he basically owned the entire music industry and he couldn't be.
Yeah.
But I've seen him doing the one eye thing. It doesn't mean he knew what it was.
Yeah.
But also look at his childhood too. He had his childhood ripped away from him.
So there was a video going around with his brother and I don't know if it was Tito, it was one of his brothers, because he came from a big family. And his brother did say that his dad was evil, but his dad and Michael wanted to get out of the industry. And his brother came out on a video, and that video I can't find anymore either. And I would love to try to find it again because I keep taking it down. But literally his brother said, Michael and my dad knew this industry was awful. They wanted to get out, but they were always threatened with their life and our lives. And so I think that a lot of them get stuck in that, they're getting threatened with their lives and their family lives and stuff. Because the brother did say that Michael did know that this industry was awful and he wanted to get out of it. And also in the video, he talked about how Michael didn't want to do that the Thriller video, that they made him do that. And he didn't feel comfortable doing that video, that they literally made him do that Thriller video, that he did not want to do that.
Let me tell you something now. I'm going back to when I was a kid. That video scared the shit out of me. Looking back at it now, it's like such a great, obviously just the beginning when he turned into the werewolf and all that. And it's just like, but, great. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I drank the Kool-Aid about Michael Jackson being a pedo, and all the signs pointed to it at the time. But he explained, you got to watch Pervy Wood 8. You got to watch the entire Pervy Wood series. It's 1 through 9. 9 is broken into a couple different sections. Part 6 and Part 8 are the longest. 6 talks about the Royals, talks about JFK Jr. That one's almost 2 hours. Part 8 is almost 2 hours. Part 8 talks about Chester Bennington, Anthony Bourdain, Avicii, and Chris Cornell. The end part of it is Michael Jackson. And let me tell you something. No, I've shown the picture of Neverland Ranch, the aerial view. It's a giant queue in his backyard.
It's a giant queue. And I'm the same as you, Jeff. And I feel bad because I did drink the Kool-Aid with Michael Jackson, but I also learned since then that a lot of people say that if you want to get out of the business, they will destroy you and kill you. Destroy you or kill you. And they'll make up false claims about you. And that's what they did with Michael Jackson, because his brother said him and the father were trying for years to get out of the business. Yeah.
Well, let me we played this video before, Cami. You know which one I'm going to pull up, but just talk amongst yourselves for a second while I look this up. But yeah, I played it before. You know exactly which one I'm going to look up.
Okay, so John.
You know how many songs that were unreleased by Prince?
How many?
8,000, and that's what the number they think they get.
8,000?
Yep, unreleased in his catalog.
What?
Yep.
He was another musical genius, man.
Very much so.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Prince.
Oh, absolutely. Purple Rain. Yeah, Bug Bugs brought something up about it. That he was singing his now I haven't number one, real quick, Purple Rain, fucking awesome song. Awesome song. Purple Rain the movie, awesome movie. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I gotta go rewatch
the movie. I thought the movie was awesome.
Yeah.
I've always liked Prince, and I will never call him the former because I never got into that. He's Prince to me.
Yeah. But real quick, we'll share this video out again, Cami. You know which one I'm gonna talk about. It's a short one. I'm just waiting for it to load up and come on. I hit share screen. I'm waiting.
Yes, Bug. Jack Black in that video said they will clone you and kill you if you try to get out of the business. Yep. The only way to get out is by death.
Yeah. How come it's not coming up? Stop sharing for a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me try it again. That's the video I'm bringing up.
Of Jack Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bug's in there saying about it. Jack Black. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Prince wrote everybody else's music. Gee, that's awesome. I didn't know about that.
It was such a hit. It was way bigger than I even anticipated. And now, I think we're gonna make part 2. I think you have to. I think you have to. They kill you. if you try to walk away. And they clone you. Reason I know how to play that. And then
they kill you and they clone you if you try to walk away.
Yeah.
Spoken from the horse's mouth.
And if you don't think you're seeing a clone with Dave Chappelle, Eminem, and a lot of these people, then
But listen, Dave Chappelle, though, because he called out a lot in his stuff. So, I mean, do you think he was one of the bad guys? Because I don't.
No. Oh,
yeah.
Hold on a second. I got to plug my laptop in.
Because Dave called out so much during his career. And just watching the closer the other night, he was still doing it.
Is the closer, is that the one where he went into the Jussie Smollett video? Or skit?
The closer's the one where he talks mainly about transgenders. And
the one he got big, yeah,
from
they
Netflix.
all were.
Yeah, from Netflix, and that was his last main thing, and that was in Detroit. He did that in Detroit, Michigan. And
I'm looking up a video, so don't mind me. But it's about Dave Chappelle calling out Hollywood without saying Illuminati.
That's why I've always admired Dave Chappelle. I just think that he's his comedy is right on. I think that he can roast anyone and you'll laugh. Like he could be sitting here making fun of you and you laugh right at yourself. But I can laugh at myself anyway, so it's nothing big to me. But I just love comedy, and I think he's genius at it, especially when he did that. Remember Mr. Biggins? Was he Mr. Biggins? Remember
Tyrone Biggins.
Tyrone yeah.
Biggins. That was on the show.
Yeah. Every time I watch that, I'm literally in tears watching that one too.
Yeah. I have the video up. It says sharing, but it's not up on the screen yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go.
When Martin Lawrence was in that chair, we talked about Blue Streak.
I love it.
He played a role in your life, I believe. How do you feel about him as a person, as an artist?
Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from D.C. to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me down, what's going on with you, baby boy? What? We'd talk about comedy, whatever. And, you know, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, oh, my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take her clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
He said it right on. And you know who else said the environment like that? Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson said that when he came to America in Hollywood, he thought Hollywood was the craziest thing he ever saw and been in. Remember Mel Gibson saying that?
Yep. Yeah, Mel Gibson wasn't a big Trump fan either back in the day, but I think he changed his mind. You know, just like last week when I was doing the show with Todd, you know, I brought up the Tim Ballard thing with the Masonic tie. And, you know, how he did the follow-up video saying, you know, he's not a Mason, you know, he's not into microchipping kids, this, and that. And it's just like, you know, at this stage in the game, you don't know what the fuck is what. You really don't. You know, it's just like, you know, and Mel Gibson has put his neck on the line plenty of times, calling Hollywood out for what it is and what they do to children. He even says children are their currency. And there's pictures of Mel Gibson with some ambassador from Mexico who is all for pushing microchipping kids. And it's like, that's not a good look. But again, it's like, Sometimes I don't know what's what. But
Can
what
I
does a good
share a
movie?
video real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna send it to John, and this goes onto it. And this is a Corey Feldman video, and I've always loved Corey Feldman. And if you don't,
yeah, but I did.
think twice after this video if you don't. I just
I
sent it to
lost.
you inbox Twitter.
I lost a little respect for Corey because he always said he was going to name names. He never
Yeah.
did. But then, oh well, if I raise $10 million, then I'll name names. And what did Cappy say? He just said, "Oh, Steven Spielberg is a pedophile." He goes, "See how easy that was, Corey? I didn't need $10 million. I just said it."
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, when you're in that position, I don't want to
I
judge
know.
anybody because this
I
video
know.
shows what he went through. He was molested really bad by Hollywood. This video that I just sent John.
Well, just like Jovo posted something a while ago, a couple months ago, about how Charlie Sheen he sodomized Corey Haim on the set of Lucas. Now Lucas goes back
Yes.
into the 80s. That was like what, 87?
Yeah, and Corey Haim and Corey Feldman were best friends, and he
Yeah,
talks
the two
about this in
Coreys to
this
show
video.
that they did.
Yeah.
Shock. I mean, children aren't supposed to handle that sort of stuff. First of all, for me, the two people that did it to me were both close friends of mine, or so I thought. I proposed to do this by making a film that'll be the most honest and true depiction of child ever portrayed, by telling my own story in a very real way.
Now as an adult and with headlines every day about sexual harassment in Hollywood, Feldman says he feels compelled to repeat his long-held claims.
Corey Feldman recalls how Hollywood exploited him as a young actor in a candid and revealing interview. Corey Feldman, the once beloved child star renowned for his roles in iconic films such as Stand By Me and The Goonies, sheds light on a deeply troubling issue that has plagued Hollywood for years. With unwavering courage, Feldman boldly asserts that the biggest problem in Hollywood is pedophilia, exposing the dark underbelly of an industry that often preys on the vulnerability of young actors. As the spotlight once again falls on him, Feldman bravely confronts the painful memories of his past, where he and his late friend and co-star Corey Haim faced the horrors of alleged sexual abuse.
How would you describe your friendship with Corey Haim?
Volatile. You know, every day it was either we were...
Amidst the shadows of secrecy and attempts to silence the truth, the actor remains resolute in his determination to expose those responsible. As we delve deeper into the harrowing journey of a once innocent child star who endured the dark side of fame, Corey Feldman's courage and determination to seek justice for himself and his late friend shine through. Join us as we embark on an eye-opening exploration of Corey Feldman's life and revelations, unearthing the disturbing truths that have remained concealed for far too long. Let's begin. Corey Feldman, born on July 16, 1971 in Chatsworth, California, had a childhood marked by early exposure to the world of entertainment. At the tender age of 3, he started his career in commercials, showcasing a natural talent that would soon pave the way for his entry into Hollywood. Feldman's breakthrough came when he was cast in the 1985 blockbuster film The Goonies, which catapulted him into the limelight and endeared him to audiences worldwide. This success was quickly followed by another iconic role in the critically acclaimed Stand By Me, solidifying his status as one of Hollywood's most promising child actors. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, Corey Feldman's career soared as he appeared in a string of hit films, including The Lost Boys and License to Drive. His on-screen chemistry with Corey Haim, another popular young actor of the time, led to a close friendship between the two, a bond that would later be marred by shared experiences of alleged sexual abuse in Hollywood.
Just like any of the other situations where you see profound amounts of child abuse.
As Corey Feldman navigated the highs and lows of fame during his early years, he also faced the darker aspects of the entertainment industry, experiences that would shape his later advocacy for justice and accountability. Despite the challenges, Corey's resilience and dedication to his craft remained unwavering, propelling him to become one of Hollywood's most recognizable and enduring figures. Pedophilia controversy. As an adult, Corey Feldman has bravely come forward as a survivor of child sexual abuse, shedding light on the dark and distressing realities that can often lurk behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.
We passed a law in New York this year, which is called the CVA, the Child Victims Act.
Recounting his harrowing experiences, Feldman revealed that he was sexually abused by a man who worked as an assistant to his father during his early years in the industry. Tragically, this sinister individual not only violated Corey's trust, but also facilitated his descent into drug addiction, a downward spiral that further compounded the trauma he endured. In his courageous pursuit of justice and truth, Corey Feldman later identified the man as actor and former personal assistant Cloyd John Grissom. Alongside Grissom, Feldman accused other prominent figures in the industry of sexual abuse, including child attorney Marty Weiss. In the year 2012, the courts delivered a harsh verdict, finding him guilty of child molestation charges that sent shockwaves through the industry and the wider public alike. The sentencing dealt Weiss a severe blow as he was sentenced to 6 months behind bars, a testament to the gravity of his heinous actions. These shocking revelations have sparked widespread discussions and shed light on the pervasive issue of sexual exploitation within the entertainment world. During an episode of The View in October 2013, when promoting his autobiography, Choreography, Feldman's candid disclosure about the abuse he suffered sent shockwaves through the media, leading veteran journalist Barbara Walters to acknowledge the gravity of his revelations, stating that he broke the whole picture. The case of Corey Haim. During the mid to late 80s, Corey Feldman achieved fame as one of the most popular teen pinups globally. Alongside his close friend and fellow child actor, Corey Haim, collectively known as the Two Coreys, adored by their young fans, they were the subject of intense.
Yeah, so I just wanted to go into that video real quick. You know, it's a 10-minute or 11-minute video, and Hollywood is, like he said, pedophilia, home of the pedophilia. And
oh yeah, well, I know G says she blames his parents for not protecting him from the, but what does Hollywood do? They try to get you to go away from your parents. It's like, why does Disney have movies where it's supposed to be a kids movie, but parents die in it? Lion King.
Yep. Because they want kids to feel like that.
Bambi. You know, they
Yep,
want them
you
to
don't need
be
your parents.
disassociated. So,
Yep,
I mean, again, I've referenced Elijah Wood before. Elijah Wood's mother said you were not going to Hollywood parties, and she would not allow him to. One of these days, I'll pull up the Macaulay Culkin video. The red shoes come up. He knows exactly what the red shoes are made of and what happened to Heather O'Rourke. I'll bring that up another. Oh yeah. Okay, Grover is still here. Have you?
Yeah, let's
nobody
do his
voted.
video.
Grove, nobody voted. So just you pick a video that you want to promote, and we will play it. Like I said, drop the link in the chat. I'll bring it up. But yeah, because I was going to mention Dr. Oz, and that just happened to pop up. But yeah, he went on Dr. Oz. He did not name the person's name. Dr. Oz just showed him a picture, and Corey said yes, and it was the guy himself. I've never seen him before, but his father was a big producer in Hollywood at the time. He produced Happy Days and a couple, I think Three's Company and stuff like that. So it's like,
and you know what? Now that our eyes are awakened and with this pedophilia stuff and with the Sound of Freedom, and you go back and you look at these child actors, I feel so horrible for them. Like Corey Feldman, like I just showed, Corey Haim. I mean, they were basically groomed to be pedophile. I mean, trafficked and along, not that they were sent way out of the country. They might have, but they were trafficked along Hollywood and the elites, and I'm sure it takes a lot for them to come out and speak against that, because they know that, people might not believe them, or that they're going to be dead after speaking. So
I know it's like I'm torn between it, but it's like to want $10 million and then you'll name names. It's like, why can't the longer you wait, the more it's going to happen. The longer you wait, the more it's going to happen.
You know what, though? On the flip side of that, my sister-in-law and I were talking. There's that girl that I think her name was Sarah. She was on Epstein Island, and the courts have already awarded her stuff. She won't name names yet. So why aren't these people? We all know Epstein Island happened. We all know what Corey Feldman, Hollywood's done this. So why aren't these people naming names? Like the girl that just got awarded, that was in Epstein Island, I think 6 months or 8 months ago from the courts. Why is she not naming names yet? We already know. So that just means that there's more to the scenes.
It's like part of, don't worry, it's all coming out. Don't worry. A lot of people are saying, where's the law? How come these people are still free? Nothing. No. Again, Google Gitmo aerial view. That place got a huge upgrade. Do you honestly think that Trump and the military got halfway through the mission, said, "Oh, you know what? Timeout," or that, "Oh, they stole the election. Nothing I can do about it." No.
Yeah.
Here's the best way. Here's the best way I could say this, and I've used kind of like this analogy before. When we were kids, when the parents had a party or poker night or something, when they couldn't find a babysitter, they brought the kids. Now, they don't want the kids around this adult activity like drinking and gambling and smoking and all that. What do? They put the kids in a room separate and they put a movie on they put a movie
I was
on
just
to
going to tell
distract
you.
the
That's what my
children.
parents did. My parents would have
Right.
parties and we'd have to stay in our room with our doors locked.
It's
They
like
made us
nice
lock our
shiny
doors.
it's like nice shiny things over here, right?
Yep.
To where the adults can do the adult things. Now the kids are preoccupied watching the movie, right? What do you think we're living in right now? The Global Alliance is playing this movie here. Here you go. Be occupied with shiny things over here while we go take care of business over there. Welcome to the Great Awakening. It's real, folks.
Jeff, your analogies on everything is just spot on. I love all your
Thank you.
analogies. They're all spot on. So did he
Grover, I
send
got your video, so.
Okay, good. So
Ladies
let's
and
watch this video.
Yes, there's 43 people here watching, so we are going to watch Grover's video.
Yes, and I see a lot of people are
Hey,
saying good
before you
night.
do that, give me a
It's
second.
4.5 minutes, so that's perfect. But
Yeah.
if we had, like I said, I wanted him to pick a video that he wants to promote. So let me do this.
Hey, while you're doing that, Jeff, I got something to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anything that
John, this is your show too.
No, I know,
Yes,
but
John.
anything that we say is our opinions, and if you come into the chat spewing hate, you're going to be muted.
If they would have said Jewish people, that would have been one thing. But it's a bot or something when it's all capital letters like that. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying for
no,
briefing.
absolutely no. I was watching and I'm just like, okay.
I didn't see
now
the chat.
all right,
I mean, I kind of go in and out of the chat, but it doesn't
It's
bother
like,
me.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Gonna play.
Here.
Jeff, we ain't got no volume.
Oh.
Thought I couldn't breathe without you. I'm inhaling. Thought I couldn't see without your perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fade without you, but I'm on top. Thought it would be over, but now, but it won't stop. Thought that I
something in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else.
By the way, great pick of a song being the Smiths.
Yes, I was
know.
jamming out to that
I
song.
know.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
There's a couple of bands that redid that, but it was in the movie. The first time I really heard it was The Craft. Great movie. It really is.
You didn't follow
I'm
the
not.
Smiths back in the 80s and 90s? They were
Oh
huge,
yeah.
Jeff.
No,
Our
I probably,
generation.
but that's the one. That's
Yeah.
where it stuck out to me.
Yeah.
That's just like
Like
that.
that was, that I still listen to that song to this day.
Grover, excellent video. I
Yes,
also put his
very
true.
good video, Grover.
I put his True Social page out there. I'll paste it again. So go follow him on Truth. But hey, that's a great way to end too. Like yeah.
People couldn't
Because I
see, but
noticed
me
John
and John
Pop.
were jamming out to the last song. That was good.
But I saw when John popped in, I was like, he's probably likes the song too, because I was like, that's a great song. It really
Yeah,
is.
awesome song. Yep.
I
That
know
was a
my
good
music.
video. Well,
So
Jeff,
I
do you
guess
have
Cami, you
anything to take us out?
gotta get going soon, right?
Yeah, school night.
Because of school tomorrow. Yeah, school night. It's a school night for
Yep.
her kids, so she's gotta go. Whatever.
Yep. Because if not, they won't go to bed.
Yeah.
I hear them up there running back and forth.
God forbid you have to go an adult, okay? Jesus.
I know, right? Or be a mom.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a good meme I'm putting out tomorrow. And in fact, I'm going to send it to you right now, John. This would be a good thing to send us out. I'm going to do this right now. Send it to you. I was going to put this meme out on Twitter tomorrow, and I think I still will, but I'm going to send it to you right now.
Let me see.
I got a new phone, and if I could find my pictures would help.
Oh, hold on. I got something to show.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to look for this picture.
You know what I got to show, Jeff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The merch
Oh, that's
store.
it.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess Lex is going. Bye, Lex. Love you.
Bye, Lex. She said,
Oh,
yeah.
John, I thought you had one sheep, two sheep. Or are you only doing that on Sundays?
I mean, if y'all want me to add, I think I got some videos pulled up. Hold on.
Absolutely.
John, I just
second.
okay, John, and I just sent you the meme I'm going to put out on Twitter tomorrow. This describes me to the T. Did you get it?
To a T. Oh,
I got a song for that. Please.
You do?
Yes. Hold on.
And
I'm
you didn't
getting
put it together.
No. There's
that reminds me of In Living Color, David Allen Greer wrote a song about it. Like here it goes.
Living Color.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Towards the end, when everybody started
Fire
leaving
Marshal Bill is my favorite from that one.
Hold on.
And we all know who did that. Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
But he did do a good job doing Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah. I'll put the link out there one more time, even though all we have to do is just scroll up. But yeah, we'll.
So the reason I sent this meme, because I was going to post it tomorrow, is because you talked about me having to be going to do adult stuff and putting my kids to bed. And so this is,
okay.
I'm going to take you out on this meme because this is very proudful meme.
Who's going to take me out? Round one, fight.
Take you out. Round one. Here we go.
But yeah, I'm going to be putting together a video tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but it's, like I said, Grove Street Films. I've seen some of his, and because Sam But True shared one. That's what it was. Sam But True shared one. It was right before Steven's birthday when we were, doing that private group, so Steven couldn't see it. He's like, "Oh, check one of Grover's videos out." It was for SBT. Let me tell you, I was so friggin' impressed. I'm like, I want to get to that level one day with making videos, but I'm still content making videos the way I do now.
I think your videos are good. I think they're perfect.
Oh, thank
They're
you.
really good. The word from our
Yeah.
sponsor is awesome.
Yeah, Queen Stolt was late, so I wonder what she probably got a bag full of Stolt shit. Stilton.
I'll have to find it, but I can't find the song. It's called "Don't Let Your." Oh wait, I might have put it
Show
up.
the meme first and then tell us the song.
Yeah.
Because Jeff's left in the dark now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I always am with my own show. Well,
no,
you-
right?
It's gonna be on that screen anyway.
Yeah, like I said, Ruby gave me the their name and all that. Oh, okay.
There you go.
See?
There you go.
I'm just a proud mom that didn't raise liberals.
And now
Hey Grover, like I said, man, we're here to promote. You know, we're all in this together, and you know, regardless of how we make our videos, as long as we're getting stuff out there, not only that, you throw in a little comedy to take the edge off. You know, you throw in songs, just something. You know, because this is a battle.
Oh God.
Okay, here we go.
Lefties ain't easy to love when your life's being controlled by the hope, change, and fair share that steals all your silver and gold. Peace sign belt buckles, old faded tie-dyes, a tree Gestapo called EPA. If you don't understand them, it's for a good reason, 'cause their BS don't make any sense. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. Don't let them be Marxists and earn art degrees. Teach them that people are better than trees. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. 'Cause they'll never leave home till way after they're grown. On your couch, an insurance policy. The liberals like smoky back rooms and bills that you can't read. Little warm interns, clunkers, and girls of the night. Them that don't know 'em won't like 'em, and them that do probably will grow to despise them, 'cause their think tank's destroying what's called liberty. Barack, Pelosi, the media, and Reed.
That's awesome.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals.
My new favorite.
Don't let them pick presidents, governors, and mayors. Folks that have never run lemonade stands. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. 'Cause they'll never know statistics, facts, and history like the metros they worship on MSNBC. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. Don't let them pick congressmen, senators, and such. Make them pick guitars and nostrils and lunch. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. 'Cause they'll hate capitalism and free enterprise, sipping Kool-Aid by Soros with glazed over eyes. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals.
Crying in the background. See, that went perfect to end our show with the mom meme, and that's perfect song with that. Perfect.
Yeah, because it reminded me of a picture I took today when I was at Concentric doing my I had to do my drug screening, but real quick, I had to take a picture. I didn't realize that I didn't get all of it in the picture, but you'll get the picture. But let me real quick, and it just made me think like, "Ha, in your face, liberals!" But real quick,
I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the week. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be liberals. Thanks, John.
so look at that. So birth sex, male or female, and then gender, you had to pick male, female, or non-binary. I think it's great because the people who identify as non-binary and the people who say there's no such thing as gender had to pick a fucking gender that they were born with. So it's like, ha, in your
That's
face.
awesome.
I was
Yep.
like, that is so great. Well,
I think
you have to pick what you were born, and there's only
Yep.
two. But what you
Yep.
basically gender is what you identify as out, but you had to pick one. It's like, ha, in your face, liberal. Sorry, I just thought that was
Yep.
funny.
That is funny. You know what? We're taking our country back one step at a time, Jeff. And
Don't misgender their pronouns.
that's why I
But
told
it's
you
funny.
that
It's
one.
funny. It's
And the one,
funny.
sir.
It's funny again, though.
Yeah.
It's funny that the left will sit there and tell you that men do not have a say in abortion because men don't have a vagina, but then in the next sentence they'll say, "Oh, well, men can have abortions."
Yep.
Make up your fucking minds. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Make that make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Please
make
that
it make sense. This is liberal logic. It really is.
Yep.
Binge.
Well,
Grover says
thank you
binge watch
guys.
the Trump videos.
Okay, we will. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight for Unhinged with Cami and Jeff. Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
We love you guys.
And you could join. Well, Steven's not going to be around tomorrow, but I will be live with a secret guest. We might be early because I have to figure out how to run this, but we might run it early. Me and John are going to figure it out, but I have a surprise mystery guest for tomorrow. So join
I'm
us.
excited.
It could be we'll announce it a little bit beforehand, whether it's going to be at 6 Eastern Standard Time or 7 Eastern Standard Time, the normal time. But we'll let you know tomorrow. But yeah, surprise
And
guest.
John
Nobody
and I couldn't
knows.
get it out of them, people. So don't even try. We already
Don't even tell
asked. Don't even try. We already asked.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see when we are live. All right. Love y'all.
Also, real quick, just remember any of the proceeds that through donations through the locals that subscribe. I know we got to put stuff on locals. I think we all know that Steven does excellent birthday tribute videos. I finally put my first one out there, but I think if you subscribe to locals, we'll probably start doing that. We'll do tribute videos for everybody too. But all the proceeds, this is going towards, homeless veterans to help the homeless vets. We really got to bring awareness to our veterans, past, present, and future. Without them, we could not do this. So I just want
Absolutely.
to say, love all you guys.
Yep.
Cami,
See
got
you
anything to
on
say?
Sunday and next week.
Bye.
Peace out, people.